Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. I'm out here in my greenhouse today. I planted a few things, got a few things set up. I was going to explain to you guys how I went about putting this together. This is a greenhouse that was an unclaimed item that I got a really good deal on, and I actually put this between our house and our garage so it has protection from the wind. And it's actually staked down with stakes that I made from branches that I got out of the woods, and bottle ribbon. And that bottle ribbon I did in a previous video. I cut water bottles and stuff out, and that's basically the cordage that I used to stake this greenhouse down with. And then I built these beds. Now these beds are of a specific way that I wanted these, and I got they're about 6 inches deep, and I lined them with plastic. But I put this top rail on here on both of my beds here, and that's for a specific reason. One, it's going to hold a grow light, so if I think this needs a little more light, I can plug this in. I just ran an extension cord into the greenhouse here, so I have a little bit of electricity if I need it, and I got some stuff already planted in here. But the other reason I got this railing on, as I can show you here on this side, this is covered with more plastic, so it's basically a greenhouse in a greenhouse, so I can keep my temperature up, so my plants can grow. Back here, I'll show you a little bit of the stuff that I use to make the soil. Now, I actually put pea stone down in these beds, and this is what pea stone looks like. You can get this stuff at any cement place. I put this down for drainage in the bottom of these beds, and then I got some ground here that I actually got from the woods last year, and then I covered it up all year long, so the heat and the sun and everything beating down on it can kind of kill the weed seeds and stuff in it. And then I have wood ashes here out of my wood stove, and I actually mix the wood ashes with the ground from the woods, and then I actually use a commercial potting mix, and this is what I used right here, and that's what the ground is in this bed. So I got a little bit of everything. I got the organic matter from this, I got the organic matter from the woods, and then added the wood ash into it. Wood ash is actually a really good fertilizer. One other thing that I mixed in just a small amount of, because this was a little bit clumpy when I got it, is I mixed a little bit of mason sand in it. And mason sand is the same sand that they use to mix into cement. Same thing, you can get that at the cement place. You can usually get a 5-gallon pail for like $1. I always keep a pail of pea stone and a pail of masonry sand around for different things. But actually, these vegetables that I got in here now, you can come a little closer if you want here, camera lady. These onions that I have in here and this spinach, I actually planted this stuff in my winter garden pods last fall, and they wintered over for me, and now I've transplanted them into this bed, and so they can grow. Now this stuff that I got in here, we're gonna probably be eating this, so I want this stuff to grow so we can harvest this out of here, and then I can rotate other things in here for the summer. Now on this side here, I got some put this up here, I got some planters, little pot stuff that I got going in here. Now these tins right here, I mix the soil up the exact same way in these tins. These tins, I'm going to plant my tomatoes, peppers, cabbage. I'm going to plant my seeds in this in the house, and cover them up, and when they sprout and they start to get a little more established, then we're going to move them out here, and so they can get a little bit acclimatized, so they can eventually go into the garden. I got a lot more pots and stuff here than what I need, because this is a little bit of a community project. I want my neighbors to grow some vegetables and stuff this year. A lot of my neighbors needed a little bit of a space where they could start their seeds, and that's it's kind of the community aspect of prepping. And I have all this extra space that I'm going to have here after these trays are out of here, where they can start some stuff too. A lot of people buy sets around me. They don't actually start stuff from seed, so I kind of want to teach my neighbors how to start stuff from seed, so they have that have that knowledge in their toolbox. And I got basically all cold weather stuff in here right now. I got beets planted in these pots. I got parsley, cilantro, and radishes. I got quite a bit of cilantro because we actually like that, and I'm going to try to grow all that we need actually this year. And then I got some more pots kind of set up here, and all these is cut off water bottles. I like saving all these containers. If I buy plants, I'm going to course save the pots. These are those little mushroom containers. These actually work really well for pots. I've used these several years. And then these are just cut off water bottles that I poked holes in the bottom, and I just use my dirt mixture that I made up. One other thing that I got back here is I got lettuce started in here, and I got a couple different kinds. I got a red and I got a green lettuce growing here. Again, these are real quick growing crops, so we're going to get something out of it as soon as we possibly can. One other thing I want to mention real quick here is the water. I saved the water out of our fish bowls, and that's what I use to water this, as long as I have that kind of water. You will not find finer fertilizer anywhere than aquarium water. So if you have a fish bowl or an aquarium, a freshwater one, definitely save that water. That can be used in your garden or in your greenhouse. But anyway, just wanted to walk you guys through this little greenhouse that I got going here, show you guys a little bit of how I go about growing stuff. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee. I appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys are getting a little information, a little entertainment out of my videos, and you guys have a great day.